Hey guys, it's Elizabeth, Finding Elizabeth. Let's get everything situated. Bangs, no spot on the wall. Hey, it's not Monday, it's Thursday, and I'm not crying. So what's up? Who is this? It's Elizabeth, Finding Elizabeth, and I'm doing part two to a video I did about a year and a half ago, which was called "The Cost of Being Super Morbidly Obese." That's my most watched video. I rewatched it yesterday and was pretty blown away by just how heavy I still was. I mean, at 100, I started out at 400 pounds, so 100 pounds, I was still 300 pounds. And to look back on it now, it's kind of shocking to see that even with that weight loss at a weight where many people who've had surgery in this, many people who have surgery in this YouTube community have it at less than I weighed in that video, that I had had so many life-changing moments and realizations about what the cost of being super morbidly obese was. So recently I've been thinking about the things that have come up in that year when I feel like, I'm just under 200 pounds. I am still obese class 1. I'm not even overweight yet, but I'm a size 10 jeans, which is, I guess, actually even below average if the average size is a size 14. So I wanted to look at this topic again from the perspective of, number one, some time, having, being like almost 2.5 years post-op, and some experience at being a somewhat normal weight. I don't think, well, anyway, I'm not going to justify how much I weigh now. I'm a size 10, average size is a size 14, so even though it's hard for me to get my head around, the fact is that probably to most people who didn't know me before, I look like a normal person. And I don't know that I've ever felt like I look like a normal person. So I just wanted to kind of take another look at this topic a little bit further down the road. So I put a link to the first video below, if you want to go back and watch it. And these are not, I don't think, in any particular order. I just sort of started thinking about the things that have changed in my life and what the costs were. And these are sort of, in some instances, like the underlying unknown costs, because I didn't even know some of this stuff existed. So the first thing I wrote down was feeling like a woman. I mean, I'm 50 years old, and I would say that it's been within the past year that I haven't felt like a girl, that I've truly felt like a sexual woman showing up in life as a woman. I know that may sound weird, but it's just, the truth. I'd had a baby before, I'd been married before, but I never felt this way before. Always in the back of my head, it was like, oh, I'm a girl. I'm not really a woman. I don't know what that's about, but that's one of the things that was the cost. This cost of walking around in a world as a grown adult, feeling like a girl instead of a woman. All right, whatever that means. And VS Jenny made a Facebook post about this recently in terms of going into her workplace and being sort of acknowledged by people. But yeah, people acknowledge your existence in a way that never happened before. And part of it is, yes, I'm more outgoing, I'm more willing to make eye contact, but being overweight, particularly super morbidly obese, it's like being so visible that you're invisible. And, it's so amazing now that whoever walks by is going to say hi, is going to make eye contact, whatever. That didn't happen to me before. And, part of it was me, but that's not all about it. I did a video a little while ago about the This American Life, I think it was called, something about being fat. And one of the things that one of the people who was in that video talked about was when she lost weight, all of a sudden she was part of this underground world that she never knew existed, where she could go to the grocery store and not have enough money, and the guy at the counter would just say, oh, it's fine, go ahead. So that's been a realization too. I mean, I think the day that I listened to that podcast, I was dealing with a car issue, and it was mind-boggling to me how the AAA guy, the guy at Pep Boys, everybody was just like bending over backwards to help me in a way so that I wouldn't have to spend more money. Okay, should it be that way? No. But it was, and not a bad thing. Well, maybe it is a bad thing. Maybe it shouldn't be that way. Maybe that's an objectification thing, but whatever. It was nice when it happened. Okay, so I think I thought I was going to end with this one, but it's in the middle of my notes, so I'm going to talk about it tonight. So those who, I have a feeling many people who don't usually subscribe to me watch these Cost of Super Morbidly Obese videos, but so you may not know about this, but for those who watch me with any regularity, you know that I've been going through a little bit of a heartbreak over the last 6 weeks or so. And I was talking to my brother about it the other night. Well, he's in Colombia, South America, so I was WhatsApping him about it the other night. And he said to me, I almost want to read it. Hold on. Let me find the WhatsApp message that he sent me about it. So I was talking about it and just saying how much it sucked and broken heart and blah, 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 blah. So he said, all the hard work you've done and will continue to do is why you're in this position, to love and be loved. Don't lose sight of that. Now, shitty now, but it will be better. And later on he said, I hope my last comment makes sense, that you losing weight and exercising has put you back in the game. And sometimes we lose, but you're playing again, and that's really important. I wasn't going to cry in this video. I said I wasn't crying. But that is so fucking true. I mean, yes, my heart has been torn into little tiny pieces over the last 6 weeks in a way I hadn't experienced in a very long time. But the fact is, the only reason I feel that way now is because I let some love in, and I gave some love, and I was in the moment, and I had this, you know, regardless of what the consequences were, there were moments there that were true love and joy and happiness and openness on my part that really I'd never experienced in my life. So how sad I am now about it, and how I feel really crushed by this, it's okay, because it means that I was loved and I loved, and you don't always win. But I was back in the game. So I wasn't in that game really probably ever before this moment, honestly, because I don't know that I had ever been in a relationship where I truly let someone see myself. So, you know, that's that. Okay, this next one I want to hang on till the very end, but well, maybe not. So here's the bottom line: the cost of super morbid obesity is that everything is so much harder. My life is a million times easier from the moment I wake up in the morning. I went and got a massage today, and beforehand the massage therapist was asking me, well, is any area hurting you? No, nothing in my body hurts, which probably means I should be working out harder. But honestly, in the past, even rolling over in bed at 400 pounds was excruciating. I had to factor every single little thing about my day through my head in terms of how far am I going to have to walk? How close can I park? How am I, if there's no elevator at this place, is there a bathroom I can go into at the top of the stairs so I can catch my breath before I have to go in and be professional? I mean, there is not a single thing about my life that isn't easier now. And I just so wish I went for 20 years talking myself out of getting weight loss surgery, and I hope that there's somebody who's watching this video who is thinking about weight loss surgery, who's super morbidly obese, who, because of what I'm saying right now, goes back in for another consult, because my life is something I never imagined. It sucks right now. I'm broke. I found out the person I loved was a lying liar who lied. have a lot of things to do in my personal life to put things back together. But you know what? Every day is so much easier and so much happier than I could have ever imagined that it was. So anyway, take that, own it, and I'll end on a funny note, which was when I rewatched my video, and this will probably only be funny to the people who know me and follow me on Facebook, but when I rewatched my video, one of the things I said at the end that I'd missed out on was photos and videos of myself. And, well, yeah. Selfie Queen, Liz Pose, you know, I've more than made up for that in the last year and a half with taking photos of myself. But anyway, if you're thinking about weight loss surgery and you're living a life where you are super morbidly obese, know that there is another answer, and it isn't the easy way out. And go get a consult, go talk to somebody about it, message me, talk to me about it. My life, even when things aren't going absolutely fantabulous, my life is 9 million times better than it was at 400 pounds. All right, I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.